You know that December is going to be a doozy when day one, we are being hit with the great solar flash. Extreme ascension energy is incoming right now, hitting Earth. We had triple solar flares coming off the sun, and we are now being hit with waves of plasma that are just demolishing anything rigid. So a lot of toxins are going to be coming up within the body, right? As we're being integrating these major new codes within our DNA. So the great solar flash is never something random that just happens, right? When we align and open ourselves up as a collective, we open up enough of a space within ourselves. This allows the sun to explode with this plasma that can upgrade our DNA. So the sun is the doorway, a stargate to many other suns and stars, right? The star networks way essentially above, or we can say the galactic or universal systems. So everything's happening within you, of course, right? This is just the hologram that we get to experience, the mirror for everything, all the changes happening within you. So the sun and all the star networks is actually your own nervous system and all your light body, how your brain and your nervous system and everything lights up. All right, future Roxy here. I was just editing and I wanted to add on a couple things. So when we understand the hologram, this is the outside mirror is the exact expression of what's going on within us. You're in a video game and you're the character, which means that everything hidden within us that we don't even know exists there. Or this could be anything from programming, traumas, anything within the body is going to be expressed in the outside mirror for us to even know what's going on. So it's like all the stars and the sun, they are like vectors of our nervous system that's connected, right? The outside mirror is that outer nervous system of all the connection points. This is how we're able to have consciousness, right? How we're able to connect the dots on many different layers. So when we have these massive solar flares, they happen not just randomly. They happen because we have multiple connections opening up. And so a stargate can open up. It's like your brain having multiple new patterning, new neural pathways being built because you're learning something. Well, when the universe learns something, when we have a reconnection, that's when we get this injection of a lot of plasma, right? Solar flares, the great solar flash. And again, I did a whole video on the great solar flash. So if you're wanting to know more about that, because, I use these terms for people to understand. We're not waiting for some external down the pipe, right? Future moment. The solar flash is happening within you. It's all these connection points that you are coming online with. You're building your inner creation, which allows you to have the outer mirror to also be the mirror image of that, which means you're walking around in a dream, in a video game, and you start being able to actually experience that. Right? It's not just a concept, but it's a reality and experience. The earth is a shape-shifting hologram that we get to experience, like a video game. And even more, we are consciousness streams, almost like we are projections, just like the stars. We are projected like a beam of light through multiple stargates. And we just perceive that we're walking around on the surface of a planet. Trust me, it gets way weirder than any flat earth or round earth discussion. So the whole point is keep yourself open, keep your mind open, keep your beliefs open to change, because if you get stuck on any paradigm that this is how it is, you're closing yourself off. You're limiting yourself. If you want to hold on to a belief, sure, but allow yourself to be fluid, and that might shapeshift a bit, right? Be something even more mind-blowing than you even thought. All right, back to the video. So I don't know about you, but last week, and actually most of November, the second half of November after the 1111 portal, it was actually feeling amazing. I was kind of shocked. I was like, okay, I'm feeling so good. And it was, it's been so many years since I've had that extended period of feeling pretty good. And I was even able to get a lot of 3D linear tasks accomplished, which is like very hard typically. But right now, this is called the crash, the purge. So when we are actually having to now, right? So what happens is we can expand, which is the trippiness, the high, but then we have to compact all the way. All the energy has to then be integrated into the physical. I know for me, I have a major tension headache right now. I didn't want to do this video, but I wanted to make sure that people knew that, right, if you're feeling sick, if you have a lot going on, so there's a lot of cosmic headset adjustments. This is like new pathways moving through your brain and your nervous system. And if you have things, toxins in there, if you have lots of thought forms, if you have a lot of blockages in your energy, in your brain, in your body, then you're going to be feeling a lot as these energies just shake up everything. So plasma is actually fire water. It's actually, science says it's the fourth state of matter. And you will actually embody and become the plasma atomic body along your path. But the whole point is plasma is like so hot, you know, it's kind of like a gas, but it's like I said, it's more like a fluid, watery fire. Now, if you put plasma into a glass, it would expand and become the glass. So any container that it's in, it completely becomes the whole container. So plasma is not just random light or energy. It's information, instruction sets for your own DNA. Because we are actually plasma. We are plasma, sound, light beings made of pure energy. And when we get hit with these waves of plasma, what happens is it actually blasts through anything rigid. So like I said, toxins within the body, stuck energy, anything rigid happening in the world, let's say everything, right? The system that's trying to completely control, and it's completely, right? It's a rigid system that can't uphold against very high extreme radiation like plasma. So plasma is just obliterating all of this false matrix out there and all the false self within you, right? Because it happens on every level. Right? The problems didn't just show up on the planet. We became the problem by allowing ourselves to digress. And then we opened the door for evil type shit to happen in the world. That's the way it works. But these energies, let me tell you, these are strong. The great solar flash, this is it. If you've been waiting for it, this is it. Allow these energies to just work through every layer of yourself. So we're going to be needing a lot of downtime this month. Actually, if you've been watching my videos on Instagram or TikTok, I did talk about this Saturday, right now, being the 5th Saturday of a dream I had on November 4th, where I got a flash. Essentially, lots went on in the dream, but I got a flash of a calendar with 5 Saturdays on it marked off. Now, I typically don't ever get dates in dreams or in my journeys, but when it happens, it's usually very specific. So actually, last time it happened was February 1st, 2022. And I got a flash of 3 weeks and actually had an Aboriginal elder being that was getting ready for battle. I was a masculine being, and he was essentially getting his warrior outfit on. And then I got a flash of 3 weeks. And then what happened on February 22nd, 2022? Well, we all know. Now, this dream I had on November 4th, lots went on. But anyways, I saw the calendar of the 5 Saturdays. And then I gave birth to a spirit baby in the dream and actually gave it to one of my soul family, or say twin soul it felt like it was a birthing of the inner Christed child within the masculine on a large planetary-wide level. When I do gate work and grid work, like a lot of times, well, most of the time, anything I work on is collective, large, universal level things. So when I have dreams, usually I'm working on galactic level, cosmic level, universal level, gates, grids. So this to me was a birthing of the Christed inner child. So not the wounded child, but the Christed child, the neutral plasma, let's say, being within the masculine energy. So not just the men of the planet, but, you know, we all have feminine and masculine energy within ourselves. The masculine is, in history, has been, you know, the part of us that has taken charge, that has kind of led, and it led us down a road that was out of balance. The same thing as if you hold too much feminine energy and not enough masculine. Same thing, you can get out of balance. But the masculine was not allowing themselves to be guided by, right, that inner self, that inner Christed child, or the feminine. And so this to me, and the baby, by the way, the spirit baby was a girl. So in the dream again, had that flash of the 5 Saturdays, had the spirit baby, and gave it to my twin soul. So again, we have many different twin souls on many different stages of ascension. I'll be doing a full video again about twin flames. I did do one a few years back, but the audio was terrible. So I'm going to actually do another one, especially because we see that kind of in the mainstream right now, a lot more with it being on, I think it's Netflix or something. I haven't watched that show, but it seems to be a lot of people watching that show on escaping twin flames, whatever it was. So anyways, it kind of makes me laugh, because that is really, a lot of people believe the twin flames is something completely opposite of what it actually is. But that's for other videos. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. But this, so every Saturday, it really was a huge upgrade. And I actually had a few inner child aspects that I recovered as well a few days ago. So lots going on. This is it. If you've been waiting for some time, right, some sign to start actually co-creating the world you want to see, this is it. A lot of people are waking up out there. You got to realize there is mass awakenings, millions of people out there, but they're quiet about it, right? They're not sure. They don't really want to say anything and be the weirdo out there, right? But there is a lot of people questioning everything right now. And November had a lot of Mars energy, which was a lot of just that, right? That action, that go-getter, that, you know, the masculine energy that is now going to be balanced with this inner Christed child. So it's going to be a lot of people are going to be kind of sick of the whole, you know, their whole life worrying about everything going on, right? Because it's depressing. And I've been there, like years and years and years, decades ago. I was trying to wake everybody up, right? I was pointing out all these things and no one got it. So I totally know exactly what you guys are going through. So every Saturday we had surges of upgrades. November was intense, but it was actually fun for a little bit there. But we're going to be experiencing the contraction now. Now we have to integrate all the stuff that we expanded to and activated into the physicality, right? Because we can't do anything if our entire energy or attention is, right, outside of us. Then there's nothing practical actually being done in the real world. So we're grounding these new expansion levels, and that's what this plasma really is wiping away, allowing these false layers, the artificial rigid layers of self or of the planet. Because nothing escapes ascension. You know, and we might look around the world and it looks darker than ever, but it's actually shrinking, which is why the beings that are essentially in this shrinking, finite, false matrix, phantom world, they're literally pockets in creation itself, but they need to feed it energy. So they're losing energy, which is why they're frantically trying to gain more in the form of loosh, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard that word before. But December is going to be one of those times where you are going to be stepping into your mastery. The inner Christed child is birthed on this planet now. And we're going to be seeing major changes. Now, you can be a spectator and just allow things to happen, you know, a little bit. Or you can jump right in with both feet and be an actual co-creator that is actually making the changes happen. Because we don't need to worry about all the stuff going on. We need to change what we do on our level, on the individual level, in the now moment. And those things simply fade away. When our energy, our time, our attention, our money dries up from these false systems, see how fast they crumble. That's the only thing they got. And it's crumbling away every single day with more and more people waking up and saying enough is enough. So December is going to be intense. Right now, you probably need to rest a lot. It's exhausting. Like I said, I had a massive tension headache. The cosmic headset has to adjust itself because it's all about the coordinates in time space, right? When you become the unified field, like I did in 2017, it began. It's all about being in 0 point, which is really the exact center between, right, the latitude, the longitude, all these different coordinates, let's say. Lots of changes happening within the body. Make sure you support it. Allow your lymph node system to eliminate toxins big time. So anything you can do right now to support your body, these waves of plasma are huge. But Ascension is actually not about going to 5D or worrying about, you know, all these other kind of superficial things. It's a physical change. And your physical on every single level has to be completely changed, cleansed, detoxed, and recalibrated to higher crystalline structures. More order and less chaos within the body. Take it easy. Last month was about action, trying to get some things going because I knew this was going to be happening. We're going to be hitting major energies and now we need to integrate. We need to just rest. Now, if you're wondering how you're going to handle your family and the holidays and all this 3D stuff, especially when you're going through such intense changes, then comment below and I can do a holiday survival guide type of video for you guys. So if enough people comment below, then I'll do that video because I want to make sure that, right, that we move into the mastery this month. Right now, again, it's time to just relax. Allow your body, right? Support your physical body. Support your emotional body. Support everything. Now, how are you guys doing? Comment below. It really helps other people know that they are okay because there's so much going on. And again, I have many other Ascension symptom videos you guys can check out. And if you want to support my channel, I do have a link below in the description for any donations. So thank you so much for anyone that has sent me a donation. It really means the world to me. This is what I do. This is 24/7, no break. It's been many, many years. And finally, we are seeing now changes going on. But yeah, this is only about 1% of what I do. Offline is where the real work is. So thank you so much for anyone that has supported me. And I hope I earned a thumbs up. Don't forget to share the video on all your social media platforms. And you can find me on TikTok and Instagram. And I just joined Twitter, which figured I would needing some more light on that platform. It's very interesting. So if you guys want to find me there, thank you so much. And shine bright out there. Know that this is going to be a doozy. So take care of yourself. I'm Roxanne. This is EARTH1111. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell because I have lots coming up. Take care. Bye-bye.